Very good afternoon, you all. In my afternoon session, we bring this session every Saturday with a lot of news, views, discussion about the real estate industry. I'm pretty sure you all enjoy this session, get some knowledge and information from this, and use this knowledge to your benefit. If you are a buyer, seller, or an investor, it is very, very important for us to understand the dynamics of the real estate industry, how the market works, what is the right time to make a decision, when we should enter into the market, when we should exit into the market. Because if you have that knowledge, you have that information, you have that expert advice, it can definitely work in your favor. I always try to correlate it with few things in life. Let's say if you want to take care of your health, you go to a doctor. Let's say if you want to do construction, you go to an engineer or an architect. Same way, you are making one of the biggest financial decision in your life. You need somebody who can guide you, who can advise you, and who can protect your interest. And that is where a good realtor comes in picture. And it is very, very important for us to have the right set of knowledge and information. A lot of friends have already joined. I really appreciate your involvement, your contribution, and I always encourage all the viewers, please ask questions as many as you can. First of all, mark your presence by saying hi, hello, or whatever you like putting up there. Many times, as I can see, Utkarsh Parashar is saying, hello, sir, how are you? Utkarsh, I'm doing fantastic, and I'm pretty sure you are doing fantastic as well. So when you mark your presence, it really makes communication very easy for me. And I can get a guess from which part of the world you are, or how I should address you, and how I should answer to your question. So thank you very much, guys, for joining for this afternoon session. Day before yesterday, I did a morning session where I got a lot of comments and a lot of queries on that. Of course, I try my level best, pretty much like I would say 4 or 5 times during a week to come live on Facebook where I try to share my experience, my life learnings, and I try to answer questions to the viewers. Before we move further, today we are going to talk something interesting: you versus you. And every time we look for a formula of success in our life, so it's going to be a very interesting discussion. I would recommend all of you guys, whosoever have joined so far, stay tuned. You will really enjoy the discussion today, and I'm going to show you some small presentation to you as well. So it's going to be very interesting discussion, but I want to make it interactive. So if you can ask questions, you can put up your comments, that would really be great. Let's see who all have joined by now. I can see Utkarsh, I can see Narendra Sharma. Narendra, good evening. Thank you very much for watching the videos. I really, really appreciate that. And as I requested to all the friends, please don't hesitate to mark your presence by saying good morning. Utkarsh has touched a very interesting topic. Utkarsh is saying, what are your thoughts on the recession, sir? We will definitely talk about it, Utkarsh. Uh, but let me first bring Kamal on board. So, Kamal, good morning. How are you?
I am fantastic. How are
That's
you?
that's great, Kamal. I'm fantastic as well. So, how is your day going so far? And first of all, I would love to say thanks to all team members, especially you and Jaspreet, for coordinating such a wonderful session yesterday at office, where we have a lot of realtors coming from another brokerage, some of the mortgage brokers, insurance industry people. So it was a session which I thoroughly personally enjoyed. What's your feedback about that session, Kamal, which we did yesterday?
Yeah, it was a fantastic effort from Jaspreet, and I would say I saw something beyond the boundaries yesterday because I believe that was one area where people really don't think too much, when it is about your individual, your success, or something you want to know on the knowledge platform. So, whatever company or whatever background you belong, you all are on the same floor. So, that we saw yesterday, and enthusiasm was great. And all kudos to you for an amazing discussion and motivating the entire crowd, I would say there. And the good part, I would say, was that 90% of the participants were not from SaveMax, from all the different brokerages. So that was really amazing to see that people do come out of their comfort zone, or I would say their boundaries, and want to discuss openly about certain important topics like this, what you chose yesterday.
That's right. And I think, Kamal, you have said it very well. The best part is, like, the knowledge doesn't care for the boundaries. The the information sharing doesn't care for the boundaries. And that is what I personally believe in my life. It is not about, like, if somebody is working in SaveMax, it's my responsibility to train them. But you know what? If somebody is not working in SaveMax, because they are part of our team as well. So let's come forward, motivate everybody, encourage them, so that everybody can, you know, become, everybody can contribute in a positive way towards the profession. So that is very, very important. So anyway, Kamal, before we move further, I would love to share a small video actually. Uh, Give me 1 second, okay? And you tell me, like, if we are able to. Give me 1 sec. Okay, that's great. All right. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, now I can see every birth is death. Is that the one?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
So, Kamal, this video is up around 5 minutes. I'm gonna first run this video, okay?
Okay.
And I would request all the viewers to have a look at it. This is such a beautiful video, an amazing message. So, Kamal, how was the video?
It's awesome.
That's great. Um, so many times we fail to understand few things in our life, especially in our professional life. It is all about our mindset, how we look towards life and success in the future. And that is where the role of a leader comes on. Because, a leader or an entrepreneur envision the future and lead his or her team in that direction. And it is all about having a positive mindset and having a negative mindset. See, if you have a positive mindset, of course, there are going to be challenges in life, but it is very, very important to understand that every challenge brings an opportunity of life. So I can see some interesting comments from Utkarsh. Utkarsh is saying, congratulations to Save Max team for launching in different Indian cities. When are you coming, by the way? So, Utkarsh, I am traveling to India on the third week of December. I will be there on 19th of December. And after that, I'm visiting various cities. I'm definitely going to share my calendar so that, if anybody who wants to come and meet, we can definitely plan to do so. So, very soon we are going to meet in India. And also there's another question which was interesting question uh, from Utkarsh itself. Utkarsh is asking, what are your thoughts about on the recession, sir? So Utkarsh, either the recession is going to be there or it's not going to be there. How the recession is going to turn around, when it is going to come, let's forget about it first of all. Let's look at the recession, and this is what I shared a little while ago in that video. Every recession comes as an opportunity for many, whereas it comes as a problem for majority of. It all depends upon your outlook, how you preview the opportunity in this challenge called recession. Let me ask you a question. What is going to happen in recession? In recession, the stuff which you were buying for $1 will be available at 50 cents. The cash flow is not going to be that much in the market. So if you have some cash flow available with you, you can buy double the amount of real estate. You can have more spending power. So it is all about managing and getting ready if the recession comes. Whereas I personally believe, especially in the Canadian real estate market, because there were certain factors which were playing an important role. But the way government has curbed the inflation and they have increased the rate of interest, everything seems to be pretty streamlined. And if you look at the announcement from Bank of Canada, they said this was pretty much the last increment in the rate of interest. So we are not expecting further increase. And the way inventory is in the market, the inventory levels are really, really low. So that inventory is definitely going to help to push the market in the right direction. And guys, I always tell people, never say what you don't want in your life. Kamal, you remember a lot of people, they were actually praying for the recession to come without understanding if the recession come, it is going to hit them hard because they have a negative mindset. They will not be able to cope up that situation of recession, and they are going to be the hardest hit if recession comes. So they were so happy that realtors are not going to make money without understanding if any situation like that happens in the market, realtors who are full time, who understand business, are going to make more money in the market. Because you know what? They know how to go through that situation. They know how to take that as an opportunity of life. So, but the way situations are, the way things are, Utkarsh, I have actually done a complete research and study on recessions in last 60 years. No recession never lasted more than 6 to 8 months. So even if recession comes, it is an opportunity for people because it's not going to stay for 10 years. It's not going to stay for 20 years. So get ready for the problem, understand it, take an action, take that as an opportunity, and build up yourself onto that. That is what I would suggest. Ankush Joshi is saying growth mindset is a way to go. I agree with you on that. Thank you very much, Ankush. I really appreciate your comments onto that. Um, Ankush is saying, is there any expectation about decline in interest rate in upcoming year? Ankush, it all depends how the economy turns around. To my understanding, even if the interest gets stable, that is a positive sign. And of course, like if it gets stable for next 3 to 6 months, there are good chances it will come down because government, a Bank of Canada, and the financial institution in Canada do not want to have the inflation more than 2%. So it really makes so much sense for all of us to understand recession in a different perspective. Kamal, I think for this question, you can help Dinesh. Sam. Dinesh is asking, so tell me one thing in the month of January where I can visit in Toronto winter season. Very few options.
Yes, if we are only talking about Toronto, I would say it has its own charm in winters. They have beautiful areas which are decorated with lights. Of course, if you're visiting in January, a little post Christmas celebration, you can say you will find at certain places. But seeing certain upcountry beauty is amazing, provided you are ready for to take that little chilling feeling. And so I would say, even the people visit the lake shore, they can see the real natural beauty out there. So if you are looking to go out of Toronto, there are many options. You can travel maybe say 40 to 50 kilometers, or even Muskoka is one of the place, a little far, or Blue Mountains. So there are many places in and around Toronto where you can visit. Of course, CN Tower and other things are definitely there to see.
Yeah, and not only that, Kamal, I think pretty much Toronto and the surrounding areas are as open as they are in summer. Sam, try to understand what happens is in summer, Canada offers a different beauty, a different landscape, which is full of greenery, which is full of beautiful flowers, colors, and all that stuff. Whereas in winter, you find everything white. White has its own elegance. So this is what Toronto and Ontario is going to offer you when you are coming in winter. You will not see life is any less interesting than summer in Toronto. The only thing is, I loved, Kamal, we were going for a bike ride in Caledon, and we met some few people over there. Like, so there were two females, and we started talking to them. And she said something very interesting. She said it's never ever a bad weather; it's the bad clothing, and that is so true. It doesn't matter how hard the winter is. If you are wearing the right set of clothes, weather doesn't bother you. So, Sam, be rest assured, you're gonna have lots of fun. You're gonna have a lot of enjoyment. And go to Niagara. There's beautiful lights which are done over there. Come to Mississauga. Kamal said about Lakeshore. Go towards Caledon side, and then you can actually visit some of the indoor water parks. If you are coming with family, kids gonna have fun. There are some recreational spots over there. There are some very good spas. You remember Kamal, Northumberland, in Coburg. You can go and spend 2 days over there. Just book a room there, have some fun, enjoy with the nature. So there's a lot which Toronto and Ontario is going to offer you in winter. So Kamal, uh, I actually want to talk about another presentation. I'm not too sure how are we doing with the time. It's 12:30, so I think we should talk about it. So I'm going to share another presentation, which is actually our topic: you versus you, the success formula in real estate. So let me just come on to that, and there you go. Give me 1 second. Kamal, can you see the screen?
Mm, yeah.
And I think Sachin has joined us as well. Sachin, I'm going to take you next 5 minutes because I have to talk about you versus you today. And I'm sorry I couldn't take you right. Like, I know you tried to join a couple of times, but give me 10 minutes and I'm going to take you on air with us. So, guys, let's talk about who is the biggest contributor to our success. If I ask you this question, I know many of you are going to answer, and I would love to see your answer. Who is the biggest contributor, or what is the biggest contribution towards your success? If I ask you this question, somebody's going to say intelligence, somebody's going to say luck, like lot many factors, positive attitude, and of course lately I understand all those factors are very, very important. But you know what, but let me look at the answers first. So let's start with this question: who or what is the biggest contributor towards your success? Now let me ask you a second question: what is your biggest weakness? So what is your biggest strength and what is your biggest weakness? And the third one is, who is the biggest competitor, or who are you competing with in your life? So, Kamal, what is going to be your answer to this question, Kamal? Who is the, or what is the biggest contribution towards your success?
I would say, yeah, the positive thinking, you know, uh,
Yeah,
your hard work.
attitude, hard work,
uh,
intelligence,
yeah,
resources.
yes, and maybe a platform, So these three things I think are really important
Yeah.
for one to be
So
successful.
when we talk about that, I think all those qualities and characteristics is within you,
True.
right? And now, when it comes to what is the biggest weakness, so we talk about laziness, we talk about procrastination, we talk about not working hard, we talk about being less intelligent and what not having a negative attitude. Everything what we talk, which can be our biggest weakness, lies within us. So the
Right.
answer to all the three questions is very simple. It is you who is your biggest strength, it is you who is your biggest weakness, and it is you who is going to compete with you. But you have to compete with yourself, which you were yesterday. So that should be your benchmark for the competition. Now let's take a pause and think about it. How can we convert our weaknesses into the strength? So that is very, very important. So, when we talk about success, Kamal, the definition of success varies from person to person. Everybody thinks they're different way. For somebody, making a lot of money can be success. For somebody, helping somebody can be success. For a student, getting the maximum marks in the exams is the success. Whereas it varies from person to person. So, a generalized definition of success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose, the attainment of popularity or profit, and to be happy. This could be the generic criteria to be successful. And there are many contributors towards the success. Few of them, few of those we talk about it as well. It could be strategy, resources, management, innovation, values, hard work, etc., etc., etc. But let's talk about the most important one. If you look at this slide, you can see a lock and many keys, and out of those many keys, some of them look similar to each other. But what does that mean? Can every key open that lock? That's very, very important for us to understand. Whereas that is not the case. So you need the right key to open the lock. Same way as you can see on your left hand side, wild horses running in the jungle without any direction, without any aim, without any jockey. On the other hand, you can see a horse running on the racetrack with a jockey who has a purpose, who has the direction, and who has the right set of combination. So the clear cut message, which is very evident from these two stories of the lock and key and horse and jockey, is the right combination. And now comes the point: what makes the right combination to create success? So we will talk about that. What makes the right combination? But let's look at a few of the success stories That will give us a little bit more. Lewis Hamilton started out as a talented karting driver, but when he joined Mercedes, he was recognized as one of the greatest Formula One drivers of all time. Another one is PV Sandhu, raw talent as a youngster, but when she got associated with Coach Gopi Chand, he converted her into an international badminton star. And look at her performance. Talent with the right mentorship, it created a supercharged success stories. And first she won bronze, then she won silver, and 2019 she won the gold. So the common theme here in all these stories is the right combination. Now let's look at what a wrong combination can do. What is going to happen if you put some other batteries which you use in your day-to-day life in Tesla car? So if you put a wrong battery, or if you put Tesla battery into other car, I think you're not going to get the optimum performance. Same is the case with diesel and petrol cars. Imagine if you are filling up petrol car with diesel or diesel car with petrol. Just a little wrong combination can create disaster. And that is what happens in our life. So let's look at the recipe of success. So I call it as a formula of 50, 25, 25. You know how I got that formula? There is something in Punjabi which is called Pachi Pachi Punjab, 25, 25, 50. So that is where I got this formula. So the 50% is basically it is you, your talent, hard work, your commitment that plays 50% of the role. The second 50% goes to the right platform. And third, and equally important, is the mentorship. So that is the right combination of the success formula, especially in my life, at least. That's what I believe in. And as I always say to people, guys, it might not work well for you. So you have to understand and learn your own formula of success. So a mentorship and support vision combined with your intent, abilities, and hard work can be the perfect combination for multiplying your chances of success. Now, when we talk success in today's scenario, it is basically technology plays a very important role in our success these days. But I firmly believe alone technology is not sufficient until and unless you give a human touch to it. So technology with human touch can be a good supporting system which can continue, which can expedite your success and can keep it for the long term. So, as Nelson Mandela said, so many of our dreams at first seem impossible, then they seem improbable, and then when we summon the will, they soon become inevitable. At SaveMax, we believe you have all the power within you to achieve your dreams. We create the perfect environment for you to do so. As simple as that. So, guys, our job is to provide you that perfect environment so that you can create which lot many people aspire to achieve in their life called success. Stay together to create bigger success stories, SaveMax and you, the right combination for continued success. And I think this was a strong message out there for realtor friends how they can create success for themselves in today's atmosphere. So I know Sachin is waiting for a long time. Sachin, good afternoon. How are you?
Good afternoon, Raman. Good afternoon, Kamal. How are you guys doing?
Fantastic, fantastic. So, Sachin, what do you think about? So, first of all, I think uh, you were also present there yesterday, and I think Kamal was
Yes,
also sharing something very interesting that learning and sharing the knowledge and information has no boundaries. And yesterday was an example when almost like 60 agents from other brokerages they joined us to learn about the real estate. How was that session yesterday?
it was an amazing session. First of all, like I am grateful, thankful to all those people who came to learn because they realized that there are no boundaries to learn, and Just because they are not part of SaveMax, that does not mean that they cannot learn from you, they cannot learn from SaveMax. So I was really amazed to see the presence yesterday, the see the energy yesterday, and the way that session went through. And the best part was that everybody realized that yes, because being in real estate, and I discussed that in my last video also, that in real estate somehow we are trying to compete with each other, that you know what, he has done more business than me, or he has created more success than me, and we always in competition with others. Whereas yesterday session, we clearly mentioned that it is not about competing with anybody else, it's about competing with ourselves. Our competition is only about ourselves. And on that, you know what, there was a saying which said that, yeah, that you know what, whenever we are doing something, we got to watch our thoughts, because our thoughts become our words, and we got to watch our words because our words become our actions, and our actions become our habits, and your habits become your character, and your character becomes your destiny. And every sentence that I said, it is all about you, because we have to watch your actions, we have to watch your habits, you have to watch your words, you have to watch your character. So in every sentence, we are only talking about you. So it's you who can change yourself, it's you who can change your habits, it's you who can change your character, and it's you who can change your destiny. So the session was amazing, Raman, and definitely doing this online, we are able to take that same thought process to multiple people, because yesterday it was only, I would say, for people who are sitting in that group, but today in the online session, lot many people will be able to take the advantage of the same session that we did yesterday, and will be able to learn something new. And again, the objective is this, that even if one person can learn from the understanding that you had, definitely it will solve the purpose.
Absolutely, Sachin. And I think, Sachin, I always firmly believe learning is always mutual. I learned so many things yesterday from those team members who came and attended the sessions. And guys, real estate industry, that is what the beauty which I understood. We all are part of team, irrespective of the caste, religion, community, country, province, or the brokerage.
And
So,
Raman, especially when we, even if you look at the, like from the business sense, all those realtors, even if they're working in any other brokerages, the way the real estate business works over here in Canada, that we have to collaborate with each other. When we go in the field, sometimes they bring offers to us, and sometimes we have to take our offers to them. So if we are able to increase the learning as a whole for the industry itself, ultimately it's going to benefit everybody.
absolutely. Yep. So that's great. I think it's a very strong and loud message out there. Kamal, of course, we spoke about expanding SaveMax brand in Canada, in India, and now US and Australia. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. I'm ever ready.
I know, like we are still not out of the hangover of Punta Cana, and we are going on to the next hangover of Kochi. I know, unfortunately, you both will not be there. Oh, I think Sachin is coming to India as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, Kamal, you will not be there. Hopefully, but next time we're gonna plan it together. And but what would you like to share, with our viewers about Kochi and about the visit to India?
I would say, that is, um, of course, our annual convention for India, where the people who are joining and who have joined with us, they will be definitely getting to know more about our vision, the plan of the company. It is a mix of knowledge sharing, similar to Punta Cana. It is a platform where people will bond, they will enjoy, they will have fun. So, it has become a kind of our, I would say, one of USP, when we are in Save Max, the way we enjoy it, the way we work, and we, work hard and party hard, that kind of a thing. So it is really required, I consider it is in every aspect, that you have to be very focused when you are doing anything related to your career or other things. But when you are enjoying, then you are enjoying. Now we have mixed it really well. We have fun as well as knowledge sharing in the same event. So I think it is going to be an exciting event, and I am sure many people here who are listening, they will be getting to see the glimpse of that event once it is done in Kochi.
Perfect, Kamal. That's great. So, Sachin, we are entering into 2023, and
Yeah.
there are a lot many realtor friends, especially looking into the market. They faced a lot of challenge in 2022, and to my understanding, if not less, around 30 to 40% of the realtor are going to be out of the market. So I was
Right.
asking a question to few of the participants yesterday. What was your best year? The answer I got was 2021, and I said, what was your next second best year? That was 2017.
Yeah.
So I told them, guys, that was not your best year. That was the market's best year,
Market best year. Yeah.
and it just worked well for you.
Yeah.
But if somebody asked me, my best year is 2022. The second best is 2021. The third best is 2020. Fourth best is 2019. Guys, this is what is the kind of progression which you have to plan in the real estate industry to be successful. Keep it in mind. Very, very important. And I gave you the formula today. 50% it's you, 25% is the platform, and 25% is the right mentorship. So, Sachin,
So I'll give my 2 cents to what you just said. You know what, that 25 50 formula, wherein 25% is mentorship, 25% is platform, and 50% is attitude. So I will make little changes to it because yes, fifth, yes, go ahead.
sorry, no, Sachin, I was, oh, my camera takes those actions. So I was just
Okay.
trying to settle my camera, not
Okay,
nothing.
okay. I thought you were asking me to time out.
No, 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 no. If I do that, it starts taking the, and if I do this, then it starts like, moving the camera where
Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll make a little change to that 25 50 from formula from 25 50 to 50 50. And why I would say is that yes, I do agree with that. It's a combination of the right mentorship and the right platform. Rest 50% comes from within you, which is attitude, your hard work, your positivity, all that come from that 50%. But a right mentorship comes from the right platform,
yes.
right? So I would definitely give 50% to the right platform, because if you're not able to choose the right platform, I can bet on it that you will not get the right mentorship, because the person who's not able to create the right platform for you, he will not be able to give you the right mentorship also. So from I'll change this formula a little bit from my side. It's at least that instead of 25 25 50, focus on 50%. 50% will come from within you, and the 50% will come from the right platform that you will choose. If you are not able to choose the right platform for you, uh, definitely I'm not saying that you cannot create a success without the platform, but that success will be limited. That's what I can tell you. And again, when you are choosing the right platform, you got to see that how many people have created success in that platform. Is that platform is working for only 5 or 10% of the people, or is that platform is working for 80 to 90% of the people? That will be a right, I would say, yardstick to measure the right platform for yourself. So keep in mind that having the right platform is very, very important. So Raman, what was your next question? During the chain of thoughts, I forgot your question.
No, Sachin, I just wanted to understand from your perspective that how people can understand and identify that SafeMax is the right platform. Because this is the time of the year when lot many people, they want to determine their path for 2023.
Yes.
They want to understand for themselves that how they can do progression in their career, which direction they should move, and the most important thing is which direction, like from where to get that direction.
Yeah.
So how SameX platform is the right combination, like how people should identify, how they can determine what kind of support, characteristics, qualities you or SaveMax can offer.
So, Raman, first of all, is that you got to identify what level you are at, because as we were talking about, a few days back, that in real estate there are different levels that you need to want to achieve, or whatever level you're working at. You could be at a position wherein you are just starting your journey as a realtor, wherein you need a support learning knowledge base, wherein how to do real estate. Because always believe that whatever they teach you at Humber, or earlier they would used to teach you in Oria, those were meant to clear the exams. Practical world is always different than what they teach you in the books. So you need someone, a mentor, who can teach you the practicality of the industry, who can hold your hand and take you step by step, and create success on the journey of real estate for you. To give you an example, we always talk about few example in our office, wherein a guy, 25-year-old guy, who just joined Samax as an intern, and he got his lesson 16 months back. Within 16 months he has done 73 transactions. How he is able to do those transactions? Because somebody was guiding him, mentoring him on every step of doing the real estate transaction. Now there could be a second level wherein, somebody has already created some success. He's doing 10, 15, 20, 25 transactions, but now he doesn't know how to go make those 25 to 50 transactions, or he wants to build a team for himself. That's where he needs a mentorship, that's where he needs a guidance. At SaveMax, we have created successfully, I won't say created, we have successfully created, replicated those structure wherein we not only create success for the realtors at a basic level, but we also guide them to a level wherein they can become a team lead, they can mentor others. To give you an example, yesterday only I shared a picture on the Facebook wherein one of the realtor, one of my team lead, Rajvan Sargar, she joined SaveMax Supreme in 2020, in the month of March, when the pandemic got hit. She was like a COVID realtor. Within 2.5 years, she has not only become a successful realtor who's doing more than 50 transactions, but also we have helped her build her own team, and now she's managing a team of 10 realtors itself. In next 1 or 2 years, she will be in a position wherein she can have her own brokerage, and she can become a broker record, and she can become an entrepreneur. So we have created a complete ecosystem for a realtor, starting from learning real estate, becoming a mentor, becoming a team lead, getting to a level of broker record, and becoming an entrepreneur. That's what we have created success in SaveMax, and that's what the beauty of the platform. And any realtor who is into the business, they can look around and see. Even if you might see a successful realtor, what success he has created in last 4, 5, 10 years. He might be doing good number of transactions, even if that success is there, but still he doesn't know how to go to a next level. So that is the beauty of the platform that I can tell to all our viewers, wherein we have created a career path for all the realtors in real estate. Now, it all depends upon you, how fast you can walk on that path. But definitely, there's a support system, there is a mentorship, there is a guidance, and the best part is this: that when you make mistake, there is someone to tell you that you are making a mistake. There is someone to rectify your mistake. There is someone to hold you when you see that pitfall in on your way. So that is the beauty of the platform, Raman. I think you're mute, Raman.
Sachin, as I always tell people, guys, it might not be the right combination for you.
Yeah.
You have to understand it. If you are a negative mindset, a naysayer, if you're not willing to work hard, if you have no aspiration to grow in life, trust me, we are not the right people for you.
Yeah.
Because you're going to start feeling uncomfortable in our surrounding. And especially if you have a negative mindset, it is all like a north and south pole for us, right?
And
So,
Raman, yesterday only, after the session, there was a guy sitting with me. There was a realtor from some other brokerage. I won't name the brokerage, but he was sitting with me. He was in the business for last around 18 months, and he's doing full time real estate. So he said, what, Sachinji, I'm doing real estate full time. And I asked him, what, how many transactions you have done in last 18 months? Okay. He said that I did only 5 leases and 1 listing, and that was the exact number. I'm not trying to undermine the numbers. And when I compared that to person who was just joined 6 months before in our system, and he already done around 4 or 5 transactions. And when I asked that guy, what, are you satisfied doing 4 transactions? He said, what, I think I could have done more in the system. So the
Yes.
benchmark in SaveMax are so high. No matter what you do, there is someone who has set higher standards, higher benchmarks, and you are always following those benchmarks.
Yeah. We always say in life, Sachin, play with the winning team and you will be a winner.
Yes,
Play among
yes,
the losers and you will be a loser.
yes,
So it is absolutely your choice. What is your goal of life? If your
yeah,
goal is to be an average person, stay between the average, stay among the average people. If your goal is just to become a realtor, I always, and that's very favorite quote which we always use. You want to become a realtor, join any brokerage. If you want to become an entrepreneur, then only come and join SaveMax.
yeah.
As
And if you
simple
want
as
to become
that.
a good realtor, also, then join SaveMax.
Of course. See, the journey from realtor to a good realtor to a team lead to a broker of record to an entrepreneur. That's
Yeah.
all part of the journey. And I think we very well beautifully redefined the real estate industry,
And
redefining the real estate industry.
And Raman, one more myth that I want to clear, because that thing also happened yesterday only, and that same guy brought that point to me. That, what, there is a thing that in SaveMax takes all the money. They take 50% of the money that we do, even if we do our business, right?
Oh, no, no,
So
no.
I
We take 100% of the money, Sachin. But guys, try to understand. Let me just see. There's a 800 realtors successfully working on that platform.
yeah,
Everybody is a kind of success story for the industry.
yeah.
So, and that is what I always feel pity on people. They don't even have the right information and knowledge.
And that's what I asked Raman. I asked him a simple question. You know what, my friend, just tell me this. You are new to the industry. Let's say you have a friend who is a realtor who is 2 or 3 year experience, more experience than you, and he tell you, what, let's do a partnership. We'll work in a partnership. So I asked him, what will be the financials of those partnership? He said, what, whatever business we'll do 50-50, or maybe just because he's more experienced than me, he might take an extra share than me just because he has got more knowledge than me. And that's how it might be 60-40, it might be 65-35, or at the best it will be 50-50 if he is being very, very considerate to me. I said, what, fair enough. But what will happen to the expenses? Whatever expenses you are doing, what will do with those expenses? He said, what, those expenses will be 50-50. So he will be paying 50%, and I'll be paying 50%. I said, what, fair enough. Now tell me, is that you are willing to do a partnership who's just got 2 or 3 years more experience than you are willing to pay 50% of your expenses. Whereas at SaveMax, you are getting Raman as a partner, you are getting Sachin as a partner, you are getting Lalit as a partner, you are getting Abhishek, Ashish Grover, Balraj, Nitin Malik as a partner, who has got more than 10 years and more than 20,000 transaction experience. And when it comes to the expenses, as a company, we are taking care of all your expenses. Now, which partnership is better for you? Which
Yeah.
partnership you would like to get in? And instead of me answering that, he answered that, what, I would go for a second partnership.
Perfect. And
So
I think
guys,
Sachin,
very important, clear your myths. Sometime, if you want to know about us, come to us rather than going to somebody else.
yes. So, Sachin, Kamal, thank you very much. We are pretty much towards the end of the session, and I want to say personal thanks to all the viewers who have joined us and asked the questions and participated in the discussion. And thank you very much, Kamal and Sachin, both of you, for spending your valuable time with me. I really, really appreciate that. Wish you good luck, guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive. Very, very important. Now, I'm not talking about the positive which we were using like 2020, 2021. That positive is gone and it's not there anymore. So let's stay positive. Very important aspect of our life. Sachin, would you like to share your phone number? You both get 30 seconds to put up your message and then we will say goodbye to everybody.
So
Please go ahead.
last 30 second, I'll use it for a different topic. Since today, yesterday night only, we have made a very amazing deal with a builder in Niagara region. We have got all our Canada viewers. If you want to invest, if you want to buy a unit right on the water, close to, I would say, US border, on the Lake Erie, we have got an amazing project wherein the deposit is only 5% with the occupancy of 4 years. You can get in touch with me or any of the SaveMax team member, and they'll be able to help you on the project. Keep in mind, it is only 5% deposit. So if you're buying a unit for 700,000, you're only putting $35,000 as a deposit, and the occupancy is 4 years. And some amazing builder, amazing location. You can get in touch with me. Raman has already shared my number, or you can get in touch with any of the SameX team member and secure your units, because we have got very limited units at that deposit structure. Till yesterday, though, that project was on 15% deposit. So Raman has made an amazing deal with the builder to bring this to all our client base as a Christmas gift.
And yes, guys, I think it's an amazing deal. Get in touch with Sachin. I have already shared his number. Kamal, what's any 30 seconds message?
I only would like to say that, guys, that's the enjoy. And for next year, if you are planning anything in US, India, and even Canada towards the entrepreneur, becoming an entrepreneur, you number Mr. Raman has already shared. So we can definitely, and even if you just want to know like Save Max, related to Save Max, please feel free to connect, because our action, whatever is the best for you, we will suggest you. And I strongly believe have to plan for 2023, and this is the right time. Thanks, and have a great week.
Raman,
Thank you, guys.
I'm planning for US, so you can get in touch with me.
Thank you, guys. Have a fantastic weekend ahead. Wish you happy and healthy Saturday and Sunday. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay positive. Love you all. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Have a good